Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Sinema77, horror and cult film lover, and we're back with another shelf video. We're getting pretty close. After this one, there's only two more shelves to go, and then, or two more rows on this shelf, and then we got two more shelves to go. So it's an epic journey, but hopefully it's one that people don't mind taking. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, like before, I ended up, some of these I had to move around, so some of them you're going to probably remember from the last video if you watched it. So, okay, we have The Craft, we have The Crazies with Let Me In, double feature, Crimson Peak, The Crow, and we left off with, I believe, Cujo. So now we're going to get started on this. All right, now we got A Cure for Wellness. I still haven't had a chance to watch this yet. I've been at work a lot, so haven't had a chance to catch up on movies here lately. But yeah, still looking forward to seeing this, so got that one. The Curse of Downers Grove. Okay, this one here is actually a pretty interesting little movie. It surprised me because it's written by Bret Easton Ellis, the writer of American Psycho and stuff. And yeah, I know. I mean, who is it? Bella Heathcote from Dark Shadows, Lucas Till, and Tom Arnold. Yeah, I know. I mean, this movie is actually kind of interesting. It's about this small town, and yeah, what was it? One high school senior will die in a gruesome accident, and with only 1 week left, Chrissy Swanson can't shake the fear that she might be next. I know. I mean, this movie is weird. Not weird in a bad way, but just yeah. And then she goes to this party, and there's this guy who's kind of like a college guy, kind of jock, popular guy who, he tries to put the moves on her, and she refuses him. And because she refuses him, he comes after her, and it's just, I mean, it's a very intense movie. It almost feels like kind of a movie you'd see on Lifetime or something like that. But yeah. So, and she's trying to escape this, this supposed curse. She's like, I don't believe in the curse and things like that. But anyway, yeah, it's actually an interesting movie. So, but anyway, okay, next up we got Dance Flick. I know you've heard me say it before. I like Wayne's Brothers comedies. I know. What can I tell you? Listen here, not the absolute best in their series, but still pretty good, pretty funny. So yeah, Dance Flick, I enjoyed that. We got Dances with Wolves. This movie, being part Native American myself, this movie always holds a special place in my heart, and I've just always, I've always loved it. And it's a movie that shows the Native Americans in a positive light. It's not your typical Western, where the Indians, are always the bad guys and stuff like that. So yeah, I do like this movie. So being part Native American, it holds a place in my heart. Always will. So anyway, so next up we got The Dark Half. Awesome. Good addition of this movie. I always liked this movie. I know a lot of people didn't care for it, but yeah, I know King and Ramiro did a great job in this movie. If you remember on my, if anybody watched my review of the movie Martin, George Romero's movie Martin, I told you that if you look on the bonus features here on the behind the scenes stuff, that you can see John Amplas, the actor from Martin, and he's basically kind of like the double for Timothy Hutton's character. And he does such a great job of acting. I kind of wish, instead of just being the double, I kind of wish he had gotten he was one of the actors in the movie, so that you could see how good of an actor he really is. But so, also the wonderful Rutanya Alda is in this movie, and she's such a darling. If you ever get a chance, follow her Facebook, whatever. If you can find her, follow her. She's awesome. Okay. Dark Knight of the Scarecrow, easily. I'm sure you've heard other people say this, and I'm just going to confirm what they say. Easily one of the best scary TV movies ever made. This movie is fantastic in every sense of the word. It's just so good. Oh my God, this movie, it's not built on jump scares. It's not, it's not, okay, granted, I mean, if you're looking for gore, this movie's not going to be what you want. But if you want a good, just really super scary movie that's well made, well acted, well written, this is what you want. This movie's so good. So good. I could watch it right now. It's that good. Okay. Hear me out. I admit I've never really watched the original Dark Shadows. I know nothing about it, but I actually do like this version of it. I think I'm one of the very few that do, but I know just what can I tell you? I just always I like Johnny Depp. I like him as an actor. I like Tim Burton movies, so I know it's crazy, but I'm one of the few people that actually like that movie. So, well, what can you do? What can you do? So anyway, Dark Star, John Carpenter's uh, first film, collaborated on this with Dan O'Bannon, the creator of Alien. So pretty good combination, you know, the creator of Alien with the creator of Halloween and The Thing. So not bad. The Dark Tower. Now, my friend Jared Kimball, he gave me the code for this movie, and I found this. I literally only paid like $2 for this. That's all I paid for. Frankly, not impressed at all. I just did not care for this movie at all. I just, you know, I mean, I read a couple of the books. I haven't finished them all, but just, I mean, Idris Elba, he was a good actor. He's not the problem. McConaughey, I'm not a fan of. I never was. I just didn't care for this overall. Just it fell flat on its face, in my opinion. Okay, we got The Darkness. Kevin Bacon, awesome in a movie, but I'm gonna be honest, Rhoda Mitchell, she's always gorgeous, isn't she? But I got to admit, the main reason I saw this is that I paid $4 for this anyway. But the main reason I wanted this was because the movie is directed by Greg McLean, and horror fans pretty much know he's the creator of Wolf Creek and Wolf Creek 2, wrote and directed those movies. Also, the killer alligator movie Rogue. And yeah, that's why. As soon as I saw he was the director, that's what made me want to watch this. Same thing with Belko Experiment. You know, just I'm a Greg McLean fan. You know, I think he's one of the good directors of horror these days, and just about anything with his name on, I probably watch it. Okay, we got the Dario Argento collection. We got the Cat of Nine Tails. We got Deep Red, also known as Profondo Rosso, and Inferno. So yeah, 3 classic Argento films. So you never know. Now that they remade Suspiria and that did pretty well, they might turn around and start working on these now. Who knows? So Day of the Dead. Big surprise. Oh, wow. He's a horror fan. You know, he's got Day of the Dead in his collection. Big surprise. I know probably people will be more like, well, the big surprise is how come you don't have the Scream Factory edition? I don't know. To me, this is good enough. And, I've heard like, the picture quality is really not that much different. You're only getting a couple more extra bonus features. So this is good enough for me. I got to be honest. Just the way I felt about it. So, yeah, so Day of the Dead. Love that one. I have to confess, this one here, Day Watch, unrated. I have not seen it yet. I still need to get the other one, Night Watch. So I need to get both of those so I can watch them. And anyway, though, The Dead, pretty good movie. I need to get the second one. I've been trying to find it, but yeah, I haven't had too much luck on that one. But yeah, this one's actually pretty good. Kind of a little bleak, the ending, but still, it's pretty good. I enjoyed it. So anyway. Second. Now we got Dead and Buried. Oh, sorry. Hang on a second. My camera's getting a little. There we go. Try to get the camera a little more steady. Sorry about that. We got Dead and Buried. Interesting little movie. I like it. Just talking about Dan O'Bannon. It says the creator of Alien brings a new terror to Earth. And you got, there's Lisa Blount was in this movie from Prince of Darkness. She was in this movie. You got Jack Albertson from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Grandpa Joe himself is in this movie. You got Robert Englund is in this movie. So young pre-Freddy Krueger Robert Englund is in this movie. So pretty cool. I think so. Dead Before Dawn. I was actually kind of surprised. This movie's really a goofy comedy and stuff like that. And Christopher Lloyd is in this movie. Kevin McDonald from Kids in the Hall is in this movie. So yeah, pretty fun. Not a bad little flick. I enjoyed it for what it was. Yeah, more of a, like I said, more of a comedy than it is a horror film, but still, It was pretty fun. Anyway, sorry. We got Dead Silence. This movie is awesome. I love this movie. I could watch this movie any time of the day or night. Just it's that good. I mean, James Wan did a great job on this. Lee Wanell wrote a great script. The acting is top notch. Very scary. This movie, it's builds suspense, builds tension. Tries not to. Sorry, my throat's dry again. Tries not to waste time with a bunch of jump scares and really good story. I like this one. So that's one thing. If Scream Factory decides they're going to put out a new version of this, get James Wan and Lee Wanell to do a commentary on it because they do hilarious commentaries. So it'd be kind of cool to hear their thoughts on this one. So anyway, oh sorry again. Okay, we have Dead Snow, the fantastic Dead Snow. This movie is so good, so good. I could watch this movie anytime of the day or night. This movie is so good. You got gore, you got fun, you got humor, you got all kinds of great stuff in this. So, oh yeah, Dead Snow. I can't recommend this movie enough. Dead Snow 2, Red vs. Dead. This movie's awesome. This movie is so good. A lot of fun, action-packed. Really cool. Oh yeah. They're right about this. It's a blast. So, Dead Girl. Yeah. Everybody remember, anybody who's watched my channel knows I've already done a video about this one. Bob Clark's classic film, Death Dream. Good movie. Good movie. Bob Clark, not only was he a talented director, he's also a good actor. He plays the cop in here. And yeah, this is really good. Genuinely scary, good effects by Tom Savini. So I know, man. So yeah, I can't recommend Death Dream enough. That movie's awesome. Okay, where are we at? Okay, Deathgasm. Gotta love Deathgasm. This movie is really awesome. This movie, same thing. It's a lot of fun. A lot of gore. So, oh yeah, this movie's a hoot. It's a really good one. We got The Deep. Believe it or not, I think I only paid $1 for this. This Blu-ray, I think I only paid $1 for it. From the creator of Jaws. The Deep. And we have Dementia 13. First movie by Francis Ford Coppola, produced by Roger Corman. So yeah, I enjoyed this one. Deranged. Oh man, this was one, as soon as I found out it was coming out, I had to get it. Even when I heard that this was going to have some of Tom Savini's effects reinstated into the movie, because I had this on the Midnight Movies DVD, along with Motel Hell, and that was kind of the thing, it's the DVD was cut. A couple of minutes of special effects and gore were cut from this, and this put it back in. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. Glad to have that. Looks pretty decent on here. Kino Lorber did a good job on it. So, we got The Descent, the unrated director's cut. Devil. I thought this movie is kind of interesting. The idea of people trapped in an elevator. One of them is the devil, and they're trying to figure out who. And you got Jacob Vargas as kind of like the security guy. And to me, Jacob Vargas, he's always going to be Little Joker from Next Friday. It's like, you're making me suspicious. Hey, it's making me think a lot, okay? Smart guy. But to me, that's what I always remember from M. Night Shyamalan. I think he wrote and produced this movie. So something like that. Anyway, so yeah, good movie. Devil's Due, I haven't finished watching all this, to be honest with you. I got about halfway, and I still need to finish it. So, anyway. Okay, now we're on to the Dexter collection. I got all the series of Dexter here. And season 1, very good. Very good season. Loved that one. Season 2, oh my god. I think everybody agrees, like, the girl was amazingly hot. Did they show her? No, they don't show her on here, but yeah, the girl that, ends up being the killer and Dexter's, hooks up with her and stuff like that. Oh yeah. Yum yum. Season 3, this is the one with Jimmy Smits. Really cool. Good season. Jimmy Smits does play a good part in here, so yeah. I mean, I like a couple of the seasons I thought were kind of weak, but for the most part, I think they did pretty good. Season 4, I agree with everybody on season 4. John Lithgow just he just knocked it out of the park in this one. I mean, he is so scary, and so he did a good job. He earned that award that he won for this. So yeah. Season 5. Was this the one with Julia Stiles? I can't remember. She was in one of these. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Julia Stiles. Okay, season 6. This is the one with Edward James Olmos and Colin Hanks, where they were the religious killers. Yeah. So, okay, we got season 7. I have to admit, this is the one I don't really remember too much. So, yeah. And then we got the final season. Well, I don't know. I've heard different things. I've heard that like Netflix is maybe talking about reviving the series, and then I've heard that. Oh, sorry, I knocked something over. Sorry about that. But yeah, I heard that Netflix is talking about they're going to revive the series, and then I've heard that right now Michael C. Hall is up for playing the next Batman. So I don't know. You hear all different kind of things. Okay, Tyler Perry's Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Not bad. Fun. Got George Romero's Diary of the Dead. This movie gets a ton of hate. Frankly, I don't get it. I like it. I mean, I know it's, the found footage thing. A lot of people don't like the found footage thing, but I like it. I like some of the humor in this. I like Romero's take on the whole, social media aspect of it and stuff. I did. I enjoyed this movie. I loved it. What can I tell you? I just thought it was good fun. So, Adam Green's Digging Up the Marrow. Good movie. Pretty fun. Well done movie, I think. Disaster LA. I got to be honest, I haven't watched this yet. I'm still waiting to check this one out. So. Disaster movie. I know. This movie is a turd, but the one part that I like of this movie is the part with the chipmunks, where they turn rabbit and stuff and they start attacking everybody. That's the one part of this movie I like. What's that one? Eating, tearing apart Juno's back and eating it, and everything else. Okay, we got this classic, The Doctor and the Devils, Timothy Dalton, Stephen Ray, Julian Sands, produced by Mel Brooks. Good movie. It has very much a Hammer feel to it. So, yeah, Jonathan Pryce. This movie's really good. Good. If you like kind of like Hammer period horror movies, you're going to like this one. So, okay. Now, we got Dr. Butcher, MD. He is depraved, sadistic rapist, a bloodthirsty homicidal killer, and he makes house calls. So, good movie. I like that one. Pretty good. It's got Ian McCulloch from Zombie. And what's the name of this movie? There is another name for this movie. Zombie Holocaust. That was it. But yeah, I do like this movie. Good gore. Pretty good, so I enjoy it. Jim Carrey and The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. I have to admit, I'm really not in any big hurry to get that new Grinch movie. It's like we got a live action Grinch movie. We got a animated Grinch movie already. Do we really need a third? So I don't know. I'm just not really in a great hurry to get that one. Dog Soldiers. Really good werewolf movie. This thing is awesome. A lot of fun. Enjoyed this movie a lot. Yeah. I know this isn't the Scream Factory version, but still. Good version. Dogma, Kevin Smith, classic. I love this movie. I love just about everything Kevin Smith does. I think this movie is a lot of fun. So, good performances by everybody in there. This movie is kind of hard to find now. I think it's out of print now. So, yeah, here's a second. I need to shift around. Dolan's Cadillac, based on a Stephen King story. Really good. Really good. I liked it. If you read the short story, you probably liked the movie. And Don't Answer the Phone. Really awesome film. Good. Look at all those bonus features on there too. This is one of those kind of movies. Like, you see it. It's like that's on like every cheap, like $5 DVD set. Like every like Mill Creek or whatever. And the picture quality is always terrible. And then you pick this thing up, and it's hard to believe that they could actually put so much effort into making this look like a brand new fixed up movie. So, yeah, I really enjoy that one. Sorry, folks. I'm sorry. I just had to adjust the camera angle there a little bit. We're almost done here, so this one's the one everything's wedged in tight. Another, yes, another Wayne's Brothers movie. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. This movie is a hoot. This movie is so much fun. I laugh every time I watch it. Good, good, good. Don't Breathe. Good, scary thriller. The only thing is, though, is like this movie kind of reminds me just a little too much of People Under the Stairs. I'm sure other people probably said that too, but I don't know. Just me. Okay, we got Don't Look in the Basement 2. I haven't had a chance to watch that yet. Dracula 2000. Yeah. They had a sale. It was buy 4 for 10. I needed one to get the other 3 for $10, and so yeah, so $2.50. Dracula has risen from the grave. I really need to get going on the the Warner Archive collection. They started putting out the other Dracula movies, like I think it's Satanic Rites of Dracula and Dracula 1972 AD, Horror of Dracula. I need to pick those up. So yeah, but I do like the Hammer Dracula movies. Dracula Untold. My friend Jerry Kimball gave me the code for this one, and I still haven't watched this yet. I'm behind. I admit I have quite a few movies. Drag Me to Hell. I love this movie. I really do. It's not gory like Evil Dead, but still, it's got that crazy imagination, a lot of fun, a lot of scares, everything else. So I really liked it. Dreamcatcher, not the best Stephen King movie, but I don't know. It wasn't too bad. I mean, I could watch it. I know this movie doesn't get much love, but still, I don't know. I thought it wasn't too bad. Brian De Palma's Dress to Kill. Good stuff. Got the unrated edition on here and everything. I know there's a Criterion version of this, but I don't know. I just thought that was good enough. So, Steven Spielberg's movie Duel. This is great. This is a fantastic TV movie. It's like, man, oh man, this is good. Okay, you got Dumb and Dumber, unrated. I got Dumb and Dumber 2. I don't say that with any pride, but I'm just saying I do have it. Dutch, this is kind of like my Thanksgiving movie, or one of my Thanksgiving movies. I need to get more horror Thanksgiving movies, but like Thanksgiving and stuff like that. I need to get my hands on those, but yeah, this is kind of one of my go-to Thanksgiving movies. Mainly, I got it for the John Carpenter collection. My brother gave it to me for Christmas, so I like it. I really do. Okay, Early Man, like I said before, I'm a huge fan of Aardman Entertainment, stuff like Wallace and Gromit and Shaun the Sheep and everything else. So, yes, I needed that one. Easy Money, Men at Work. Mainly got this for Men at Work. I like that movie. Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez. Easy Money, not bad. Not too bad. Okay, Johnny Depp, Tim Burton film, Ed Wood. This movie is fantastic. This movie is so good. Easily one of Tim Burton's best movies. I don't know what all I can say about Johnny Depp. Is great in this movie. Everybody is fantastic. Bill Murray, Martin Landau as Bela Lugosi. Rick Baker's special effects. The fact they shot it in black and white, it does look like a Ed Wood film. Oh yeah, this movie is good. So good. If you like Tim Burton, you like Johnny Depp. If you haven't seen it, give it a shot. Okay, I got The Editor here. This is one I need to kind of watch this again because I wasn't really blown away by it the first time I saw it. I mean, I know it's meant to be a kind of a like a homage or something to Giallos, but I just wasn't really taken by this. So I don't know. Maybe I need to look into that again. Okay, we got the El Mariachi and Desperado double feature. Good action movies. I mean, my God, Robert Rodriguez on El Mariachi, what he was able to do with only $7,000. Come on. Okay, here's this one seems to be a favorite. Is Embrace of the Vampire. There we go. Just linger on that for a few seconds. I think everybody would like to see that. But yeah. Probably out of all the videos I've shot, this one, my review of this one here probably has to be my most popular one. So, got a couple of Ernest movies. We got Ernest Goes to Jail. Pretty funny. I like the Ernest movies. They're silly. They're some people think they're stupid, but they're silly. They're fun. Another one, Ernest Scared Stupid. This is definitely a go-to on Halloween. Oh yeah. Yep. This one's so good. Actually, good creature effects by the Kyoto brothers who did Killer Clowns from Outer Space. John Carpenter's Escape from L.A. Okay, not as good as Escape from New York, but still, I had some fun with it. E.T. Editores, the Exotastical. If you ever watch Cheech and Chong, you'll get that joke. But yeah, me. Got a couple of Clint Eastwood here. Every Which Way But Loose, Any Which Way Can. This was given to me for a birthday present, but I do love these movies. They're a lot of fun. Clyde the Orangutan, and yeah, I've always had a soft spot in my heart. They're very funny, It's like hard to believe Clint Eastwood could actually do some good, funny stuff. Got the Evil Dead remake. I do need to upgrade. They got the one with the unrated director's cut. I need to pick that up. I'm just afraid the minute I do that, then here comes a 4K of it. But anyway, though, like I said in my review of it, I didn't like the Evil Dead remake the first time I saw it. In fact, I hated it. But it's one of those kind of movies, like, the more I watch it, the more I start to like it. So, yeah. We got the original Evil Dead. Also talked about that one. I need to get the 4K. Now that I got Evil Dead 2, I need the first one in 4K. We got The Exorcism of Emily Rose. I actually like this movie. Courtroom drama mixed with a exorcism film. I like it. So I'm sorry that the camera work's getting shoddy. We're coming to the end of the shelf here, and I'm kind of oddly proportioned here at the second. So we're done. We're just about done. Okay, we're going to wrap this up. We got The Expendables, Extended Director's Cut. I like these movies. I like them. And we got Expendables 2. I know this one didn't get much love, but I enjoyed this one. I thought it was pretty fun. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it. That's going to wrap up this shelf. We just got through this one. So if anybody took the time to watch all this, I thank you for doing it. I appreciate you for doing it. Yeah, we got 2 more rows to go on this one, and then we got 2 more shelves to do, so it's going to be a long, epic journey. So it's going to be Lord of the Rings epic anyway. So anyway, thank you again for watching this if you did. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. This is Sinema77, horror and cult film lover, and if you like watching shelf by shelf like I do, then hopefully we'll talk again. Bye-bye.